Hi there, and you're welcome to lesson 2 of module 4. Here we're going to be discussing the concept of the spinal structure system, also known as SSS. Now, this is a terminology that I personally coined out because I discovered that most crypto traders actually incorporate this into their trading style. All right. So, and what is this SSS? SSS actually refers to a combinative strategic approach that crypto traders use to harness profits from the crypto sector. And it usually includes the spinal structure system. That is this system we're going to be explaining here, in addition to how they secure their trade funds and how they secure their trades, in addition to trade psychology as well as risk management. Now, this is the whole concept of SSS all put together. Risk management, trade psychology, and trade security is all discussed in our core 2.0 course. But today we are going to fully explain about SSS and how you actually stand to benefit and profit from it as a trader. Now, the SSS is a trading system that involves professional portfolio creation and balancing plus professional portfolio management. It is powerful enough to generate a minimum of 500% yearly return steadily, even if you choose not to keep trading. Now, like I said, the major mistake that newbies make when they come into the cryptocurrency sector is they always want to just make huge returns immediately without doing the necessary analysis or understanding how to even do this analysis in the first place. In that kind of scenario, if you want to learn and you're feeling like, oh, cryptocurrencies are already rising, you don't want to miss out, but you also want to learn, but you also want to take profit, you also want to make profits as the cryptocurrencies are rising, what we recommend you to do is to hire the service of any cryptocurrency company that can help you set up a professional portfolio and also balance it for you, in the sense that they tell you how to partition your funds into each particular crypto so that it is balanced. They ensure you're not buying assets on the same categories. They ensure you know when to buy into an asset, and the professional portfolio management can tell you when to temporarily exit an asset to take your profits and then re-enter it at a later stage. That is a very, very good approach that most professional traders actually use out there. This is something that is not openly discussed because most times we wait for people to pay for our courses before we tell them all these things. Okay. And this is very, very important. Most times this particular information is even only revealed in advanced courses. You're very lucky that I'm discussing this right now because I actually want to create much more awareness about crypto in the African continent. Okay, so this is how SSS, this is actually what it means, having a spinal structure system, because what this means is that whether you choose to trade or you don't trade, the moment your professional portfolio is balanced and you set it up, you know that those coins are certainly going to give you a certain return on investment during a period of time, whether within the next 1 year or 2 years. So you just buy those cryptos and leave it, or follow the PPM advisor. And when you do that, you know that whether you trade, even if you trade, whatever fund you have left that you used to trade, even if you encounter a loss, you know that within the next 1 year or 2 years, you're most likely going to regain that loss back because you've already set up your spinal structure system, which happens in the form of creating a professional portfolio as well as including the portfolio management in it. Now, how then do you set up an SSS? That is, in setting up SSS, funds are basically divided into 3 different core aspects. You have the assets section. Okay, so you also have the quick trade fund section, and you have the stable assets section. All right. So what this simply means is that whatever fund it is you have as a whole, let's say you want to put in $100,000 into the crypto space, your whole fund is going to be divided into 3. Okay. Now the first part is going to be divided into your SSS. That means your portfolio creation and balancing. Those assets will be taken from different categories of coins and tokens. So you have a diversification and you minimize your risk. Now, the other part of your funds will go into quick trade funds. This is the funds are going to be using to trade crypto, because hodling actually gives you a lot much more return on investment than quick trades, except if you're a professional trader and you know how to balance out the two. But for those that want to make money while they are waiting for their held assets to give them returns, they can partition part of their budgets to include quick trade funds, meaning that after setting up their portfolio, they have quick trade funds. These funds they can quickly use to enter into a trade. Maybe they are part of a signal group, then they enter a trade, make profits, go out of it, use the profits to enter into another trade, make profit and go out of it, all while their SSS is still set up and they are still holding their assets for a period of time. All right. Now, the third part of your fund or your capital is going to be used for stable assets. Now, normally, when you want to spot trade or even go into any trade, even if you want to be an hodler, it is not recommended you use all your money to buy your cryptos at once, because there's something called retracement, meaning that what goes up comes down. Okay. Crypto trading, any form of crypto trading is not a straight line road to the upside. You're going to have rigors in between. You're going to have upsides and downsides. But you notice that over a period of time, you're actually moving towards the upside. So during the period where you have a downside, you may want to replenish and use the opportunity to buy more of that crypto. Okay, so you always need to have funds in place. Now, what you do is you have to budget for that and ensure that your budget covers for stable assets. A stable asset is simply a coin, like I explained in our previous video when we were talking about the types of crypto. A stable asset is basically a coin that is pegged to a particular fiat currency. So it helps you also sometimes to hedge against inflation, especially if you're in a third world country or an underdeveloped country, basically. So you can, let's say, for example, you're in Nigeria, you can actually choose to put your budget in USDT, which is the stablecoin version of the US dollar, so that you know that your inflation is not really affecting you as much as it is happening in your particular country. You can also choose to use the stablecoin of any other cryptocurrency that is stronger than the particular native fiat currency of your country. So you can then use that to replenish your trades. Now, what we're going to look at now is the tip for this lesson and the notes we're going to be giving you. Now, the first tip is to ensure that your core 5 assets are from different category types. Let's say, for example, you do not have enough funds to hire a professional team that can set up your SSS for you. That is your professional portfolio creation as well as your portfolio management. Let's say you're unable to achieve that and you learn about fundamental analysis. Always ensure that when you're setting up your SSS, they are from different category types. Do not just buy coins, and you don't just buy meme coins. You buy Dogecoin, you buy Shiba, you buy Inu, you buy Wakanda Inu again, and then all of your coins are just meme coins. That's a very, very wrong approach to crypto trading. Also, do not just buy stable coins. They're actually not going to make any profits that way. So you always need to ensure that your assets are from different types of cryptocurrencies. Now, the thing you want to note also is that your quick trade funds should also involve the use of risk management strategies, and parts of it can be segmented for replenishment. That means that you can actually use part of what you want to use to trade. It requires you use risk management. Okay, just because you've set up your SSS or you have assets that you've bought or you're keeping for a long period of time does not mean that the money you're using to actively enter into trades should not include a risk management plan. There always need to be risk management plan whenever the word trade is involved. So that is it for this particular lesson, and this brings us to the end of module 4. We're going to be giving you a short quiz after this. I hope you pass it and make me proud. Also, in preparation for our next class, there is a link below this video where you are encouraged to actually set up an account on TradingView. Use the link on the button to set up your account. Just click the button below and it will take you to where you can sign up on TradingView. Please set up your TradingView account because we're going to need it for our next class, as we are going to be going into how to use TradingView and also how to place buy and sell orders. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and bye.